So let's analyze. Of course, you know about technical analysis. So there we see some uptrend. This is some schedule, yeah, it's left schedule, right schedule. This is some level of support line, yeah, but this one is break, and we have some downtrend. Then we create the downtrend, and this one we can accumulate some position to open the short shortly, yeah, because this moving average is like some support resistance line. And of course we see this some distribution level because it's a red bar. And then we have continued downtrend, and then this peak, we create some peak there, and this one we create some reverse patterns and trying to go up, yep. But this one we have very high volume, it's red volume, yeah, because seller is activated, and then we can open position here because we not break this point, yeah, because this one is support line is some like previous peak, and then we have some downtrend. This one, this candle patterns, yeah, because we have a very big body there, and this would be some uptrend, this one, yeah, and maybe this one we can try to open position to take a very small movement there, and this one we should looking for market reaction, but maybe we should open sell position there. We should understand the reaction of the market. So this is technical analysis, yeah, and it's really funny because I just create these patterns randomly. It's random walk. It's really funny because multiply of users use technical analysis, and they say I can make money, but my discipline is bad and I couldn't generate some money. Yeah, but the real reason you couldn't find the real statistical dependence, and this feature we're going to use, I mean, to create a random walk open high low close data to test our algorithm like reinforcement learning or deep learning. So let's do some overview of this code. So this code exists on the tools, random walk, and open high low close, yeah. So this code include the main logic to generate data, generate random candlestick data, and then we plot our data. Okay, let's do it again. I would like, for example, generate some data there. For example, 200 date candlestick. Okay, yep, yeah, of course, it's the same. We have downtrend, it's very strong downtrend. We're trying to buy this one, but buyer is not strong, so it's very funny. Okay, how to generate this data? So this one exists some argument as num of candles, means we should create an array, and inside in this array through loop we're trying to fill this data. Okay, this would be some initial price by default would be $100. Min volatility 1% and max volatility would be 5% because I'm trying to create some range of volatility. This one, max show amplitude, this value we need to create extremal price of data. I mean, when we have a low or high price. And this data we need to manage our volume data. Okay, so let's do initialization. Our data would be NumPy an array with empty data. Then we're trying to create some volatilities of data. Yeah, we're trying to take NumPy random, uniform, we input our minimum volatility, maximum volatility, and how many candles. And then we create a loop through our num of candles. By default, right now it's 200. So open price would be like initial price, $100. And then we need to identify some price movement. So we take our initial price and multiply of our volatilities, yeah, what we generate inside there. And from this one, we're trying to take some normal distribution of data. Then we create our close price data. So we need to take our open price data and plus price movement. Yeah. So this one we generate randomly with some range. Okay. Next, we need to identify our shadow for our candlestick data. Also, take random uniform from our max shadow amplitude and multiply on absolute of price movement. And then we identify our high prices data, low prices data with our shadow amplitude. And then we need to create some base volume, yeah. And we take this base volume from 100 to 1000, and then we input all this data to NumPy column stack, and we return NumPy an array and start data. Yeah, it would be some typo. When the first argument element would be the NumPy an array. Yeah, and for plot our data, we use this library to plot open high local data. It would be very easy. Okay, and what else? Yeah, of course, its indexes. It's something like random. Okay, and let's we change some parameters. For example, I would like to improve volatility from 1% to 10% and increase shadow. For example, let's do 9. Okay, let's plot. Okay, yeah, it's really realistic data. Some downtrend, uptrend, distribution zone. So technical analysis is very funny, and it's to be honest, it's difficult to say it's working, because you can imagine some rules would not exist in real trading. Okay, guys, you can generate your data and try to play with it, because this one would be the very important part in the future, and because we need to test our algorithm on synthetic data like this one and real data. to compare our algorithm, how it's working on different data, yeah, on synthetic and real. Okay, see you next time.